in the background also. कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, the language used on the podcast may not be fit for consumption. We warn you, tread carefully. But listen, yaar, don't be so conservative. And as we start the show, I've been told I should start with a professional rant because we get huge numbers when we do a professional rant. Millions of people across the world say rant. So we're ranting. And just to tell you, this is a rant that came to my head. And I always write my pre-thought, which says, Cyrus rants about the things he can no longer afford to buy because of these Forex transaction fees that come into force from the 1st of July. Wink, wink. I wanted to buy a big anniversary gift for the wife. The wife is my wife, Aisha, and get it sent in from the US. But these goddamn Forex transaction fees have made me rethink all my finances and spends. Oh, plus my son's college fees for Canada has become even more expensive. Like it wasn't costly in the first place. And no son of mine is studying that much in any case. So what is he doing wasting my money? I guess the answer, Abbas, is homeschooling from now on.
Right.
As they did with you. Hear that, Mikhail? You're being homeschooled from tomorrow. But what to do now? These fees, though, are here to stay. I'll have to come up with something. I'll come back to you with rant 2 at some point. But for now, this is my rant. And hello, guys, and welcome to a special show.
Hello.
And Bull.
Yes.
Nobody cares. I think that's the proper title. Yeah.
That's the only rant where I've not been riled up.
Really? You fell asleep, right?
Yeah.
The revolution took place. You wake up, it's a new country. It's like that.
It's like I have a dream and I am asleep.
Remember the guy who fell asleep in demonetization because it was announced in the evening?
Uh,
He wakes up and it's
and the world has changed.
A lot of people didn't know, you know.
It's
I'm
Yeah.
not
like,
kidding. Yeah.
you know the opening of Shaun the Dead, no?
No, tell us.
Shaun of the Dead.
No.
So he just wakes up and he's flipping through channels, and the
Yeah.
editing is so good that
Yeah.
every word in every channel is saying that the zombie apocalypse has happened. This guy has no clue. He's walking to the streets, and behind him you can see just zombies walking and all, and he's oblivious to it. Wow, ice cream kha raha hai, and then suddenly someone attacks him.
Wow.
It's
Is this a
good.
comedy or a serious?
It's a comedy. Shaun of
It's
the Dead, dude.
It's a zomcom. It's a zombie
Zomcom.
comedy. Yes.
Well, like Raj and DK.
Uh,
They've done a lot of
yeah,
zomcoms.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, they've done one. Go Goa Gone.
They did one more after that.
Not a zombie film.
No.
We've not done any zombie films.
We've
other
done
than him.
Zombie Last year. There
Oh,
Yeah,
Zombie
Zombie.
Zombie fast now.
yeah.
Even they have problems with commuting. Imagine you're a zombie, but you're stuck in Mumbai, can't reach the place.
They've got a pass.
Making a pass. Okay, Rahul Basu has said sponsored. I don't know why.
The rant.
Oh, because of the rant.
What gave it away?
I thought he was being sarcastic. You know, ha sponsor.
हाँ ना सुबह सुबह बोनी लगाना पड़ेगा ना
Yeah,
कुछ ना
exactly. This is not Bonia. We already did. What did we do? What's it called? Our Discord.
कुछ। अच्छा
I just want to tell you, our leader Cyrus, who's got great grand plans, never turned up for the Discord.
Hmm.
They just treat us like rubbish.
no but that's
Before the
upper
moment,
management, no?
before the moment
Upper
goes away, he
management
said, "Subah subah boni lagana hai." I
No,
thought in
he
my
said.
head, "Subah subah
Achha, he said.
मैं सुबह सुबह boner लगाता हूँ."
I know.
Oh.
And
Why?
welcome to Cyrus
And,
says.
and the professional comedian amongst us.
First joke has been
One second.
released.
Oh, Noel's the professional comedian. You're the actor.
I'm the
You
actor
be
now.
great.
Yeah.
Hey, quickly, let's get into that before you do anything.
Clearly, you
What do
need
you
a
want?
writer.
I want to know because everyone's talking about in this office. They've
Yeah.
been just sending reels of your performance as a
Stop
bartender.
coughing when he's saying good things about me.
Yeah.
Now start again, Cyrus.
I mean, it was intended as
Professional
sarcasm.
jealousy. He's just jealous he didn't get into the bar. That's the problem. Yeah. But wow, man.
Thank you.
Making waves.
Cyrus.
And
Lot of
someone in the
waves.
chat said you have your own celebrity. We don't need a guest now. Abbas is now in the guest category. We'll talk to you about your career, etc.
Nothing. It's a 10-15 second role.
You're
got-
10 या 15? तू पहला मॉडल बन गया, तू 10 बोला, फिर बोला बेंचो मेरे को भी खींचना पड़ेगा, 10 से 15 किया. He took long over the
He
line.
took a
Yes, sir.
no. He took a dramatic pause and
I
all, and
think
he gave
so.
one look, and it
I wish
changed the way the movie is
Hey,
going.
Rishi, can we play? It won't be allowed. No, we can't.
No,
I mean,
no,
you
no.
can't.
When
No.
it comes on streaming, maybe, but not
Yeah.
right now.
You bastard. You've been sending it to everyone, so don't
No,
tell
but-
me it's not allowed.
But uska, I think they cut a trailer or something, or some
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
promotional material. They cut.
Abhishek Bachchan can't go to sleep till he sees it himself. He has to see it every evening. Then he feels
Yeah, so luckily for
sukoon.
me, they were giving away 1+1 ticket free.
Huh.
And my line is essentially explaining what a happy hour is, which is 1 drink plus one free.
Yeah.
So they used that clip to promote the 1+1 ticket.
Wow.
So
Mm.
Abhishek Bachchan shared it on his Instagram. Sayami shared it on her Instagram. So my face was surprisingly the third largest face for
Yeah.
the promotion.
And now you've overtaken them. Be
Yeah,
honest.
totally.
The Goomer Part 2, they've
Now-
been removed from the script.
Now I'm worried you'll be so famous. People meeting on the street will be like, "Sir, 1+1, 1+1," and I don't know what they'll ask you.
मेरे थिएटर में किसी ने नहीं पहचाना मुझे, so I don't think that's gonna happen.
Good thing is, thank God you didn't become a dentist. See, the future was already there for it.
Imagine watching that scene and you turn around and a bus is right next to you.
My problem is when art
You're like,
imitates,
1+1.
no, when life imitates art. Because what will happen is 3 years down the line, if things don't work out, he's actually a bartender.
Yeah.
You know, Noel, you and me go for a drink. Abbas, do!
Yeah.
1+1!
It's like he's the only bartender who does not taste his drinks.
That's the thing.
But I like that also.
I didn't know how to pour a drink because I don't drink.
That's called acting.
So it's but
I don't know how to murder a person, but I have to kill a person. I know how to do it.
Yeah, but
Acting, no?
Balki actually told like
R. Balki.
Mr.
Yeah.
R.
As in
Balki.
our
No,
Balki.
he's on
Apna ka
second name
Balki.
basis with him.
Hey, can you get Balki on the show? I've done an ad with
I
Balki.
don't manage him, so yeah.
I've done
Ask
an
for-
event also.
No, but
with
you
Nitya.
guys are the
It's
same
very nice.
management company, no? So ask
Yeah.
him.
Sure, I will. Yeah.
I mean, it's just a question of a couple of numbers.
I'll pick up the email thread.
Do you call
after
him
I-
like Bal? Like what's like? How close are you guys? Like,
No,
and what
we're
does he
not
call
there
you?
yet.
Is he calling you 1+1 actor?
No, but can I say a funny thing that happened?
Please,
during the shoot?
please.
So obviously they don't give you real alcohol in the shoot.
Why
right?
obviously?
It's
I'll tell you why. Obviously,
For
not morality.
professional reasons.
Cheapness. No cheapness. If
So-
it's an Australian production, they'll all be drinking.
Really?
because-
Yeah.
Foster's.
Whatever,
as well.
you'll get a sponsor, whatever, because you want to look at it like a Scorsese. So apparently, if it's tea, it has to be tea, even if you can't see it. He's like that.
Apparently, Pacino actually snorted cocaine during the shooting for Heat.
Yeah, also the audience watching.
So anyway, they give you Coca-Cola mixed with water to stimulate.
This is the old stage
whiskey.
trick. We've
Yeah.
been doing that for alcohol for 40
And,
years in
I
English
thought it
theatre.
was always apple juice.
No,
No.
For this
Coca-Cola
shoot,
water. And very little Coca-Cola, because you want that brownish taste.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
doesn't go towards the black, it's all
Yeah.
brown.
So it doesn't taste very good. So
No,
the way-
if it did, would be a super hit across the world. Yeah. Have you?
And it doesn't taste because you have to give that feeling for that actor.
exactly, yeah.
Very
So
strong,
the way
strong
the shot ended, they've cut it a little differently in the film. Is that the shot would cut just before Abhishek is about to take a swig. Okay,
Mm.
so it happened once or twice, and just when Abhishek is about to drink it, Balki would say cut. Okay, the एक shot.
Why would
में-
he say cut?
Because you don't want Abhishek to drink the actual thing. It's like fuck all.
It
like,
was the pre. He doesn't
yeah.
want the actual movement.
actually drink. Yeah, just cut it.
What if
when-
you could have just bought a proper Coke? That's and just let him have the sip, continue rolling. Balki, yaar. Simple ABC of cinematography.
एक shot में थोड़ा आगे पीछे हो गया तो Abhishek actually drank the thing.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
and he didn't want to swallow it,
Mm.
so he kept it in his cheeks.
So Abhishek doesn't
okay?
swallow, huh?
Yeah, he doesn't swallow.
For the record,
Yeah,
He wanted
in
to
case you
spit.
get approached.
Yeah.
So the biggest star on the set is now, is uncomfortable. So
Yeah.
everybody around gets
Wow.
panic. Oh, kya Abhishek?
And it's your fault.
And in my head, I was like, oh shit, I killed Mr. Bachchan's son.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
like,
you
I didn't
did.
want to do
Wait,
that.
one sec. Can't he just spit it back? In
He
the
did. So
scene?
somebody, this being a film set, someone came up with a spittoon.
Normally,
And then-
they have a spot guy who you spit on.
Yeah. I was
Yes,
just
spot.
imagining someone.
Ooh.
Sir,
Yeah,
mere
yeah,
mere-
yeah.
aa jao.
He's normally short.
This
like
was
a
not-
Meghnad's height, like that.
This was not that kind of a shoot.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oof. Shoot as in CSUTE, no? I
Shoot.
was just, revealing the truth to people on Monday's episode. My wife said CSUTE for CSUTT.
Chutti?
No, for the
Shoot.
mother thing.
Okay.
She said shoot. You're a shoot.
Was she saying this to you?
By mistake. No, she said it to
yeah,
someone.
by mistake, right.
My wife uses bad language all the time. That's the way we are. Yeah.
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 Those are your
Fuckers.
nicknames, no? In the,
Hmm.
in
But
the
we shot
relationship.
at Pune Cricket Club,
Wow.
which is a really good venue.
Yeah.
And a lot of the movies shot there. So yeah.
Okay. And did you meet Angad is with you in any scenes? Bishan's son?
no.
How sad. Left
My
arm.
scene was only with Abhishek, so that is the only star I attracted.
I mean, how many bar scenes do you think there are in the movie?
I was hoping at bar.
Actually,
How many
quite a
times?
lot.
Yeah,
You would be
what? Oh,
surprised.
So one
yes.
second. You're there
No,
more than
no.
once.
In other scenes, there are other bartenders.
You, what?
Ah.
This is wrong, yaar. To promote the bartender
can't
industry, I mean, this
They
is
can't show
wrong.
the Pune bartender in Australia at MCG, no? So then when he goes to the
Well,
MCG bar, it's
Can
a
I,
white
can I, do,
bartender.
I know people who keep their
Yeah,
bartender
like-
with them wherever
Like
they go.
physiotherapists and
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
You know, you get like Djokovic
Indian
and all, they have
sports
their
team.
group, right?
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
same nutritionist and all that. You can have the same bartender. It makes sense.
Hmm.
But you're just superstitious, man. If you're rich,
Plus,
what the hell?
the best thing you can just do is like, okay, now he has a bigger mustache. Like, is that bartender?
So do you have long hair in the shot? What's
Yeah, so long. Oh my god.
Are you like this or the
Yeah, pretty much like this.
Oh, it's exactly this.
I'm wearing an apron
That's
and
how
a
we
white.
You're wearing an
know.
apron.
Yeah.
This is a pawn, soft pawn. He's just wearing an apron and walking around as a bald man in an apron.
With other clothes, na?
Oh, with clothes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought just the apron and heels. I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
wondering.
White
No
shirt
wonder
and-
Abhishek
Why does
Abhishek
your
couldn't
mind go
swallow.
there?
By the way, Sparsh while we're having a
And-
great time. He's not even responding.
Yeah.
to our
Wait.
show.
So you're saying that he was only wearing apron and heels, and the question Abhishek had was 1 + 1 with
Yeah.
RPR kya hota hai?
You goomer. What does goomer mean?
It's a kind of delivery
Oh,
style in
goomer.
the movie. Yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
it's
Left
like
arm,
a
left
It's
arm.
like dusra, tisra
Yeah,
type.
yeah.
idea.
a quick spinner kind of.
Quick spin. Now you
Yeah.
sound like a guy who's never played the game. What's a quick spinner?
Like in the movie, the
A top
character
spinner.
has pace but also can spin the
Okay,
ball.
it goes faster off the
Yeah,
pitch.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Exactly. Yes.
Thank you. Last words on the whole thing. So then, with Abhishek, what is the interaction like? Just give us
No,
the
so
whole-
I mean, there wasn't much like off screen or like during
No,
the
I
during,
don't think he called you the trailer
during
and
the
said, let's
takes,
watch a
he-
movie together.
during the text he was busy doing other things, checking his phone and emails and making
But you
calls
didn't
and
have
all
a
of that.
conversation. He's quite friendly.
Very very brief.
But he's a friendly guy. You didn't.
Yeah, very friendly guy. It was like he
You
was.
didn't say,
he
"Hey,
was-
I'm a comedian. Come and watch."
I
my
did.
show."
Yeah. So I told him I do
And
stand up.
did he raise his eyebrows like, "Oh, that's interesting"? Because that means he's not.
Then he named some much bigger
One
comedians.
second, one second, Noel.
Noel is a jealousy done yet.
Yeah, Noel. Really. Every time we talk about
This
his
is
great
Do you want-
tuberculosis. Like, yeah.
Should like a good person.
Yeah,
for
when
him.
it's a topic, he won't cough at all. But the moment you're talking about you, I get what you're saying. So, bro, one sec. So, who did he name? How mean?
No, so I was like,
I'm Abbas. I'm a comedian. Oh, okay. Do you know
I do
Veerdas?
comment, and he's like, "Hi." He was like, "Oh, really? Yeah, I've caught Saurabh Pant and Veerdas a couple of times." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Kya bolu abhi main? I'm not as big as them."
Ouch.
So yeah,
I mean, Abhishek
That
understands.
backfired.
Abhishek
Yes.
understands.
Yeah.
So Abhishek,
Exactly.
calls
Because
us
there's
Saurabh Pant
always
and has a
another
conversation. And wow, that's so sad. Why didn't you tell him to come on our show? Your show. Your
Baba,
filmy game show.
like I was so scared anyway because my first ever time on shoot in front of Abhishek Bachchan Noel, like a very, and I'd already killed him once.
No, why would you be scared? He's a perfectly nice guy. Why
Yeah,
he's
but
not like,
still,
he'll come and say, "Don't look at me. Don't make eye contact."
You've
No,
been on shoots, right? There are like 100 people looking at you, and then somebody
You want me in the
comes.
entertainment business or what? This is
I
odd
know,
now.
but still, it's like
He's wondering why people are looking at him.
So,
You're fucking entertainer. You're an exhibitionist. You're there to talk.
This is the first time you
Yeah.
were on. So they did
Uh,
your makeup and
yeah.
this and all.
Yeah.
Did your makeup,
Makeup they
artist...
started on Tuesday. Because, you know, I mean, they had to be ready.
because the cement had to dry first.
Abhishek has standards.
Plaster of
yeah.
Paris.
Remember his reaction is to Abbas's face.
But I initially auditioned for the heroine's brother, whose only job in the movie is to eat and be fat.
Wow. Who played that?
I don't remember the name of
And
the actor.
what Coke water combination is used instead of the food? So-
I don't
But, you know,
know.
honestly, it's a decent production with some big names and all that. I can't believe they couldn't give them proper, like, you know, this water
mean,
Coke
set ka
trick.
khana.
Yeah, I mean, it's putrid. Have you ever drunk it?
yeah, of course.
It is,
When
yeah.
you do plays and all, they
Then,
make you actually drink it. It's terrible. It's
Huh,
like the
because
worst thing to drink.
Your eyes melts in the Coke, then it just
Oh, it's
वैसा वाला
really bad.
scene. Huh.
And I've drunk my own urine, so I can tell you, honestly.
With Coke or without Coke?
No, with the water.
Acha.
I always mix it.
Huh.
But that's just for because
Takes the edge
it's
off.
too
That
salty.
wasn't even a shoot.
Huh.
What, you guys want to try? Rishi,
No.
get from the fridge.
No.
Get from the fridge.
He tends to finish it. Yeah, the guy's really bad. at it.
I
But
got
you
my
were
own
asking
stock
something.
Did the makeup guy, because it was your first this, did he ask like some like shagun ke liye thoda dene ka?
No.
Huh?
Is
Oh,
it a
this is
thing?
only with you, is it?
Yeah, I think it
Okay,
happened.
Catholic boy, they want to bully.
Yeah.
Paisa पूछेगा.
Because he was like almost like first time तो like you
The
know give
biggest
something.
insult when you do these
हाँ.
shoots is when the makeup guy asks you, "Tu kaun hai?" That's the time when you really feel bad about yourself. Trust me, that happens a couple
No,
of
the
times.
thing is they always call you by your character name. So I was
हाँ,
bartender
on the
on
trailer,
set.
they'll write the name of the
हाँ,
character.
I was bartender. Bartender का
Oh, so they
costume
give you a
आया.
name.
I mean, some of them knew, but mostly
Nobody
they
actually
were
says
calling
bartender in India.
They
We say
did, they
boss,
did.
chief, brother.
bartender.
Do you ever say bartender to the guy?
Script में bartender.
Script
लिखा
में
हुआ है.
bartender, exactly.
But I don't know, even in
You-
America, if they say bartender.
No.
Of course they do.
It's like doctor. You don't say, it sounds odd to me.
No, you never call him bartender.
Yeah, that's what, so why are they calling him bartender? You should call him
because
Pappu.
it's not a movie about a bar. It's a movie about a cricketer. That's it.
Correct. A cricketer who, because she loses an arm, can only drink one drink at a time or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
There's a concept we haven't picked up yet.
No, she's got a prosthetic now
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
cup holder at the end.
True. And she drinks faster.
Yeah.
Because the one hand is now like.
While
two
drinking,
hands.
it spins as well.
By the way, she switches hands, right? Isn't that the
Yeah,
story?
yeah.
She's
She
righty and
switches
then she
hands and
switches
becomes from a
lefty.
batsman to a bowler.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But
I
then
think
this
you
is,
like
this
the
is a
film,
bit of a
Simon.
fairy
But
tale
then,
now.
she can't.
I mean,
she can't-
Nawab Pataudi's story, I accept.
So exactly,
eye,
a lot
one
of
eye.
cricketers are name dropped in the movie. Pataudi, Gundappa Vishwanath.
What is Vishwanath got to do with it?
that he faced the West Indian attack without the helmet. So someone is asking her to be protected.
Okay, he faced you're talking about the Chepauk
So
97
Shabana Azmi
against
says
Andy
that,
Roberts. I know what you're talking about.
हमारे time पे तो गुंडप्पा विश्वनाथ ने बिना helmet के West
What about
Indian.
Sunny faced them without
Sunny
helmet
is
from
not
start to
named
finish.
for time. So I think he
Wait,
didn't sign off on the waiver.
Sunny may have asked for money. Fair
So
enough.
it did not happen. Like, whatever was studying, let's say, did not happen.
But there are quite a few real female cricketers in the movie.
What do you mean, like real female?
Like
What the
who
fuck?
played actually
What's
for
that
the
mean?
Indian team.
Not
Bro,
coke
what the
mixed
hell?
with water.
You sexist. What is this, man?
As in who played for the team, not actress.
Oh, so you
actors.
had them like you had Harmanpreet Kaur and Jemima
I
on the set.
Don't know their names. I'm sorry about that.
You
But
sexist fuck.
the
Gundappa,
face-
which one you remember from the 80s?
See, he was called bartender. They were called
True,
opening
true.
batsman,
The
wicket keeper. like
the
all this.
physios in the movie are
Worst
also
bartender ka friend. Can you
Yeah.
imagine? Yeah.
physios also are like genuine real physios.
Oh, the real physios were
Yeah,
used.
yeah.
Because they're out of work now. I mean,
See,
you
this
have a
is-
time period. Yeah.
This is where the alcohol budget went. like getting these real people. On.
But Angal is he played for Delhi under 19. He's Bishan
Oh,
Singh
really?
Bedi's son.
Vishen Singh Bedi is also in the movie. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I know. Angal showed the screening where the dad goes to watch it. No, I watch it. Kapil Dev comes and touches his feet, which is acceptable because Bishan is a senior.
Yeah.
Great icons, and even great Kapil Dev will do that. But when Rajnikant touches,
Yogi Aditya.
let's not talk about these things. I mean, why?
I mean, anyway, the South subsidizes the North so much.
Yeah.
like it's as good as
Really?
touching feet.
Wow. There goes a cancellation. Well, many tours have from Madurai upwards is not going to happen. Yeah.
Hmm.
What's our plan, brother? Are you in charge?
Yes, I am in charge.
Oh, But if you want to talk more about Ghumar,
Yeah.
please watch the movie for Abbas. What minute does it come on? Because people should know.
I think first 20 minutes.
But then the full 20.
Around
17th minute.
around the 17th.
So
18th.
16 to 19 is crucial. That time, keep your eyes peeled.
I am in the movie
What is the dialogue?
pre-amputation. Huh? Yeah.
You're selling
what
it,
I
bro.
was thinking.
You're
When
selling it.
When I saw the,
no
I
one
saw
wants
that,
to leave now.
when I saw that, I was like, Sammy wasn't wearing any like CGI this thing. Why? But then in the movie, I realized, yeah, that this is
Really? There's an English word, OAF. Oof. I don't think there's a Hindi word that matches it.
yeah.
But what is the dialogue? You're not allowed to? Can you?
No, I can. Yeah, it's
What's
just two or three lines.
Huh.
Nothing. So Abhishek says, no, I put the drinks on the bar.
So we'll act it out. What is the Abhishek?
Okay, you're Abhishek.
हाँ.
I'm putting drinks out for you.
हाँ.
Now you ask happy hour का मतलब क्या है?
Happy hour का मतलब क्या है? Wait, let me get my मतलब first. Happy hour का मतलब क्या है?
Amitabh also in the movie, by the way.
No, a little bit.
What name dropper? Fucking hell, this guy.
Wait, so is this a movie? Because all famous people are
Yeah.
already in.
This
is
sounds
just
like
real
have
life.
you guys seen Naseeb where you're John, Johnny, Jonathan, all the big heroes in the background, he's serving them. It's one of those montages that's going on.
हाँ. Sir, ask happy hour का मतलब क्या है?
Happy hour का मतलब क्या है?
Sir, एक drink पर एक drink free.
Fuck you.
Now you ask,
I didn't have my script. I was ad-libbing, guys.
That good theater training is showing.
True.
Just go to
This
the
is typical Bollywood dialogues, bro.
And this is the first time I'm seeing Bollywood and theater like have it out with each other. We clash on Cyrus.
Well, how would he not know happy hour ka matlab? I mean, everyone who drinks knows.
I knows he wants the free drink on the free drink.
Oh, he's trying to con
Yeah,
you.
yeah. And then he actually does con me. And I give him the free drink.
Oh,
And then he asks a free drink on that free drink.
This movie is only about max, is it? The compound interest available in alcohol. Amazing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your hand is forgotten in all this because all we're doing as audience is counting.
He could not.
एक पे एक, अभी चार हो गया, चार
He
पे
could
एक.
not do that for Siamese hands.
Yeah, he
though.
could not.
अगर
No.
ये है तो
That's
ये
the only
वाला
minus of the film.
Siamese hands are the Siamese twins होते हैं. Boom!
क्या? अच्छा, okay.
Should we walk out? No.
Wow.
What is the right thing?
Percy is yelling
Let's
topic.
behave like the opposition and do a walkout. Let's
Yeah.
stage our walkout. Yeah. Okay. Topic, says the boss.
So- Cyrus, did you hear about the teacher who was sacked because he asked students to vote for educated politicians?
Yeah, I did.
This was An Academy.
Yeah.
The teacher's name
It's
was
an online
Yeah.
situation. No? Yeah.
is Karan Sangwan. Basically, a video went viral where the teacher is telling students that vote for politicians who are educated, not just those who change names on, who just change names and earn brownie points for votes. And then he was let go of this because the founders of the An Academy.
What is
say-
wrong with him saying that? I still don't
Because
understand.
he's bringing
That's his
politics
opinion.
into the classroom.
But his opinion is
Wait.
he's an educator himself.
So-
He's saying go for my tribe.
If
In a way.
I read it correctly, he teaches something which is what judicial something, na?
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know this.
So I just heard through judicial studies kuch to in that article. I don't know
See,
exactly.
his subject,
But whatever
his
it is,
subject
it looks
is maths.
For attending.
One plus one.
Mixology.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's very
Did
clear.
you know that you have to go to college for bartending also?
Of
Yeah,
course.
of course.
Our friend Ruben Kaduskar went to this.
Mixology
I
is
did not know this.
uh,
Like I knew you had to train, but I didn't know it does
I'm glad that you realize that your career will
hospitality.
bifurcate now to another path, and that once you finish your MBA in bartending, you're going to be one of the big celebrity bartenders of all time. And your career would start with that one line. Happy hour ka matlab kya hai?
Sir, एक drink free. That will be my पूरे 50,000.
During sex also he'll answer. If somebody asks. All right, so I'm coming back to the topic. I feel very bad for this guy. I don't know what the chat is saying, but I don't know why.
What is the issue with it? As it is, teacher ka kaun sunta hai? Like, you know.
And by the way, when it comes to right-wing opinion, there's no worry. It's been given left, right,
Yeah, so
right and center.
The founders, I think, did
Clearly.
an ad for the continuation of the Prime Minister.
Clearly.
But they have a problem with this guy saying that don't choose uneducated.
He's actually
Also, no, but the thing
he's
is,
not even really left leaning. He's just, his comment is very generic.
And-
He's saying the educated class is a safer class.
but
Which
the
is not
thing
true.
is
because
now the counter debate on that is when you say educated, you mean English speaking elite people. Why should we all
no, that you're inferring.
No,
we
no,
don't have
no.
to infer that.
There's enough
Yeah.
Hindi medium people.
No, Abbas, you're thinking very South Bombay.
Wait, one second.
Our-
What, Noel? Enough Hindi medium people.
Hindi medium people in vernacular languages are all over educated also. Like I mean, like
In
we have
politics?
courses and all. Not in politics.
But
Politics, no one is
wouldn't you
educated.
agree that our
By the
bias
way,
is
that's a joke. So just
I-
give us a comedian's performance. It's not all about you.
एक laugh पे दूसरा laugh, please.
Damn you, man's given a punch here.
I will watch
We have to
the
respect the
episode
punch. We're all
again and-
comedians. Don't be cannibals. Don't kill each other. We got one joke per person per year.
Isn't it like a couple of months ago when Shashi Tharoor and Mallikarjun Kharge were competing
Yeah,
for the
true.
election?
No,
We were like,
little
no,
more than that,
Shashi
yeah.
Tharoor should win
Yeah.
because he speaks clipped English. And
No,
like,
we never said that. We said he's younger, more dynamic, has a better appeal.
Wait,
Kharge, with
what
due
is this
respect-
V shit? I don't
No,
remember.
so-
No, everybody said it. You also said it, I'm sure.
Huh.
We all said that if Congress was to reinvent themselves, Shashi Tharoor is the better face. With due
I
respect,
think I
Kharge is
remember
just
this.
old and
Huh.
he's like the Biden of their lot. Yeah, he's just
अरे ये
optics,
कौन आ गया
optics.
frame में?
Oh, that's
Special
a young
appearance.
Zinat Aman. You see that Zulf, that beautiful.
Wait. What, are you calling Zinat Aman old? Please. No,
Not old. She's
not.
evergreen.
She's ever.
Devana
What's wrong
no
with
longer
being
has
old,
it.
Noel? Huh? It's okay. You can be old and hot.
Old and bold. Bro, finish the Unacademy story.
No, I was asking, don't we also have a bias when someone's more English?
No, you're going to elitism.
But
It's not,
here's-
this is not what
But
his
here's
point
the
is.
thing,
I'm pretty
no?
sure.
At the end of the day, you're talking about any position of power or any position of responsibility. If, like, for even small jobs in and around us, we are looking at qualifications.
Right.
Then you need to have.
I think Abbas.
I mean, it shouldn't be the law, but
Abbas
it should
has
be
missed the
preferred.
point completely. He's gone to elitism. He's talking about middle class India representing middle class India. That's what he's talking about. The teachers are by and large not super rich. So he's talking about educated people, just normal educated people. He's not talking about, someone who goes to Oxford and has a great life and all that. So there's no
Right.
elitism
Okay.
attached to it.
No,
He's
but
just
this
saying
guy-
that don't have
guy-
the non-educated because some of them are ridiculous.
No, but it wasn't a comparison between educated and uneducated people. No? It was a comparison between educated people and jumlebaz. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm like,
If you'd like to
People
put it
are
that way.
fibbing.
I suppose that's more
So he has
that's very
not-
sensitive of you. So yeah, I mean, yeah.
Which party is known more for changing names of places?
True,
So
true.
just gonna put it out there.
I mean,
But to be fair,
Yeah.
to play devil's advocate, but
Yeah.
whoever comes to power is into that. Yeah?
That's
They
true.
do that, man.
Yeah,
That's what they
yeah.
do. But
Yeah.
these guys have done a great job.
Yeah.
But especially if it's a minority name, it just goes.
Hmm.
It's just somebody washes
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
The moment you come to power, the name is
Yeah.
Akbar who? The name is changed to Arun Bhai.
Yeah.
Akbar became Arun Bhai. I just went to pee around the corner.
I hear they're gonna change.
your Amazon parcel is not reaching you.
What?
Ahmedabad will just be Dabad now.
See, the good thing is you have a career now in
Here's- here's
right?
the-
So don't worry about these jokes.
But should it-
Here's the best part. Now
Yeah.
Indian cities get one name pay, one name free.
Yeah. Hey, we've got three. We've got Bombay, and Mumbai.
Mumbai, that's
With Hindi, it's
right.
Bombay. It's been there for years.
Years ago, Saurabh Pant had a joke. He was like,
Yeah.
"It's Bandra, it's Bandra, and it's Wandre."
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Saurabh Pant, dude,
Yeah,
every third comedian had this joke back then.
Achha, I
Like
think then
no
he-
shade to
then
You
he-
Saurabh.
guys,
Then
if
he
it's any-
recorded and put it
What I
online,
respect about you
guess.
guys, if there's any contemporary Indian comedian, you bring him down. I totally would love
I'm not
that.
bringing him down.
because no foreign comedian is taking away corporate shows.
Bandra.
No? That is why. Like, I mean,
Not yet.
Also, no
huh?
foreign comedian is coming to
That could change with
Bandra.
no,
Fira.
like the thing is, they are English speaking elites, na, apparently. So no one wants that. Everyone wants like soil
But
of the earth comedians and
Is
whatnot.
it?
Son of the soil.
Really?
comedians, sorry.
Wow.
Matlab, that is
You
what's
guys
happening.
have brought a left leaning.
So
touch to
this
the
same
comedy.
sentiment is in comedy also.
Wow, it's amazing. This guy's a comedian clearly.
But
His path is going that way.
he's
Yeah.
I'm a
Catholic.
professional amateur.
He's
I'm not.
Catholic?
Yeah.
Why did you bring that up?
No, because there's a certain.
What's wrong with being Catholic?
There's nothing wrong with.
Why
being-
would a Muslim attack a Catholic? What, our country is going berserk.
You're
Well,
supposed to
it's
be
a
the guy who
minority panel
Check your
today.
papers.
You're supposed to be the one who defends me against
Yeah.
the Hindus by
Yeah.
distracting them. Why
Yeah.
why are you putting a light on
I'm
it?
totally with you. But I was gonna say Trevor
Right,
Noah.
now he's become a celebrity.
I-
Once you become a celebrity, then you go towards the right.
I've always
that's the law.
wondered, like, when it comes to vampires and all, they're looking for a cross to show.
Um,
Why don't you just do this? Like,
Yeah.
now you're a cross. Like,
True,
it's just.
true. What if you cross your legs? Technically,
Yeah,
is that a
just
cross?
like this.
Yeah. But then your hands are free also. You go
Right.
boo, boo,
Yeah.
boo.
It'd be more fun if you uncross them.
But I'm thinking, what if
Trying to make a dirty joke. but
I just
And it's
ignored
9
it.
in the morning.
It's not. It's like 10:26.
But what if you have the cross, but the guy, the Dracula, the vampire,
Uh-huh.
is blind? Then
Huh.
how does it count?
Yeah.
Dude, have you seen this clip with
Yeah.
some Spanish movie or something where this guy puts up a cross on the vampire and the vampire's like, ha 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 ha, ha, I am a Jew. And then this guy puts a swastika in front of him. And the vampire's like, ah.
He's carrying everything on him. Amazing. Oof.
The funny part about that is that Dracula must have been alive for hundreds of years, but it's
Hmm.
only the World War II memorabilia
yeah,
that is
yeah.
affected.
I mean,
Always the
Jewish,
World War
Jewish
II.
vampires were enjoying themselves up until then.
Are Jewish vampires circumcised? How does it
I'm
work?
sure they are.
That's
But
where.
that's a strange question
No,
to ask someone who's about to eat you. Not in the way
Also,
that-
also someone who is circumcised.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's redundant, right? Oh, you're circumcised. No, it fell off while coming here.
No, but what's the creature that has this power that skin grows back?
Lizards.
Parsi?
do that, no?
No, so I was wondering if you
A
cut,
chameleon. No,
if you cut the foreskin,
snakes
then
also,
does the foreskins grow back?
Many reptiles, they grow back parts and all
Yeah,
that.
that's true. Lizards, yeah.
Reptiles and comedians,
Yeah.
the ones you mentioned so far, the ones you don't like.
Not cricketers, though.
Hey, let's get Saurabh Pant on. Na?
Hmm.
He made
Sure.
a joke on the
Producer चला गया छोड़ के
on
मैं क्या करूं अभी?
Rishikesh show.
तुम लोग-
He made a joke saying that he wants to be like Cyrus Brocha when he's older.
Oh, really?
I don't think it was a compliment. And he said something about working out and all that. And
My
basically he
laptop
says that I
battery is
eat a
low.
lot of protein and that I eat my guests. That's where they go missing. I've killed his joke, but that was, oh, you liked it. You bastard.
No, Noel is frozen drinking
Yeah.
water on the screen.
Who's supposed to
My
drink water?
laptop.
1 + 1 you'll get. Huh?
Yeah, after this.
I was saying Trevor Noah is going to be here next
I heard.
month.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's try and get him on, no?
How do we get him on?
Just get in touch
Just-
with his...
Maybe his son or something.
Just tell him we are having Black History Month or something. He'll come.
Well, he does a lot of Indian jokes. We can just tell him,
Yeah,
with a lot of respect for the
But he's
way.
from South Africa. There, most people are black.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
Of course,
No,
they're
no,
After
no.
that
South
history month
Africa's
about-
dynamic is about out of, I think,
Yeah,
19
but he's-
million whites
Ah.
and then about 26, 27 million blacks. So,
Oh, so it's
really?
half and half.
no, it's not half.
Almost,
It's
yeah.
more black. And then Asians. A lot of us are there.
Yeah,
Durban
yeah.
is filled with our color.
Mm.
Like
Bro.
we were shipped there, no? Some of the people were shipped there, no?
Whatever. Nobody wants us wherever we are.
Ah.
And rightly so. Just go to the place and they'll be
We're
like,
like
Indian.
Kasuri Methi in every place.
Everywhere. We've spoiled the name. You go to Barcelona, Indian, get out. It's like that. Yeah.
Oh, damn, I don't have the access. There is a comment by Saurabh Patvi saying Noel can say he's the weekend.
Dude, every member.
Picture, please, Rishi. we need visual optics on this.
Yeah,
one
yeah, that's how
immediately.
it comes. Like the
Because I think we've done it once before, but yeah, and the shirt he's wearing also, because he wears those loose t-shirts and all that. Yeah. So maybe by the time Rishi performs, it's like me at sex now.
You and sex.
People have left by the time I am ready. It's just so embarrassing. Okay,
Let's take a break. Then when we come back, we'll go to the
who's
next
half
topic.
Swiss? Why is King Julian talking about half? Did we
I
miss
don't know.
something? Thing is, they have much more interesting conversation.
I
Nobody
know
gets-
exactly. Yeah, then you have to.
I wish we just pay attention to them. And not listen to you. Pant praised CB in the Anu Menon episode. Anu wasn't impressed. But I thought Anu
Which
liked
Pant?
me. Rohit Atri says Saurabh Pant praised Cyrus in the Anu Menon episode, but Anu wasn't impressed. Let's get Anu on as well.
Wait, are they talking about Saurabh Pant's podcast?
No, Anu Menon's podcast.
I know
If
Anu
you-
Menon or Anu
everyone-
Malik.
Everyone
Why do
has
Anu
a
Malik
fucking
have
I don't know. I read
And
Anu
why
Malik.
Anu Malik called Saurabh Pant on his podcast?
Saurabh Pant
audition.
can call on Anu Malik on his podcast.
That's
No.
true. But this is Anu Menon, so I
Yeah.
don't know why we brought Malik. in.
Okay.
Speaking of Malik,
Ah, yeah.
Malik has entered
Yes.
right now.
First, can we get Trevor Noah on Cyrus says? He says no.
No, he meant Noah. He's from Delhi. They say it all fast. Now, oh, Noah. Trevor.
It's
Trevor?
like you asked him desert before dinner. Nahi milega.
But that's his tone. His tone is like a mother's now. Nahi hoga. Immediately.
Maybe that's because you're a kid.
That's true. The dynamic is odd.
We have to go into a break.
When he does middle finger to palm, what's he trying to signify?
He's horny.
Okay. So we'll attend to his horniness and then we'll come back in a couple of minutes. Not a couple of minutes, in a few seconds. Okay, thank you so much for watching the show. First, let me verify if anyone's left. Okay, not sure. Hey, what's going on?
Oh shit.
The ad
Oh shit.
Abbas is not even ready. And there's fighting going on in the background. So I don't
dude,
know.
we should have been.
Yeah, we're on.
We should have been talking about like looting the Reserve Bank of India or something.
But what I like, Noel, is you put your pan back on.
How many?
For a second, I was so worried.
What
I
episode
always-
number is this? 1100.
No, 1462.
Can you put me on screen at least?
So it's almost
At
as
the
long
moment-
as Joe Rogan.
The weekend is not feeling well. So, we're there at the moment with that. Yeah.
The weekend needs vaccine.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. Abbas is not there, but he's there in audio, so we can
Uh-huh.
continue. In fact, between you and me, Abbas, we are taking another break.
Huh.
You heard the schoolmaster in the background?
I did, yeah.
Huh?
Because we didn't break
Yeah.
correctly the first time.
Huh.
No, we broke correctly. They
Let's
didn't
call
break
him
it
Dr.
correctly.
Yogi. Dr. Yogi ne kaha ki we take another break. So we'll take another break. So here it is, folks. This is the second break. The first break was a
The
rehearsal.
chat must be going crazy, no?
Chat is like I've never seen. Saurabh Pant doesn't do this. Arun Menon doesn't do
I
this.
think-
No chance.
I think
Yeah.
we interrupted their conversations
I think
by
so.
coming.
1189th episode, and we're still figuring out
Oh, it's
how to
not even
take a break.
1200?
No, not yet.
Let's do two today, no? We need to
Hey, I'm back
I'm
on
saying
screen.
do one every week. Like
I wanted to
sorry,
break 2000 and retire. I thought I'd make enough money by then. Apparently not. I'll have
Well,
to
you've
bartend.
got
though.
I think you'll get this room in the H.
810
Isn't it
more.
fantastic? As we burnt one studio
Mm.
and actually got a better studio.
Yeah.
You'd
It's-
think that, with
This
there'd
is
be
a
repercussions.
phoenix rising from
Phoenix
the
rising
ashes.
from the ashes. Super. These guys are very
Huh?
educated.
I know,
See,
yeah.
Catholics. We're educated. You guys, what are you?
We start all the comments.
Bartenders.
That's the thing. The educated
Hey, you
comment.
never,
See,
sorry?
the educated comment of the thing, na,
Yeah.
it khatkad why, because educated people means more convent schools.
Oh, that's true. It's against
Yeah.
us.
It's more.
It's friggin' against one minority.
Okay, let's pretend the previous last.
But let's do it in
5
slow
minutes.
motion now, like a
Okay.
highlight. And
Sure.
now, the
break.
Okay, our podcast has gone premium. It's called Club Cyrus Says. You can be a member. Join now. Don't waste any more time. In fact, don't listen to me. Just go and join. You'll get exclusive tidbits, features, insights, all kinds of stuff that nobody else will get. It'll be just for you. Join now. Become a member of Club Cyrus Says. Ji haan.
Hey, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcasts Network. We have a brand new show called A Century of Stories, presented by IDFC First Bank. The first episode is a story about our beloved national anthem, and it is out now. Tune in to any podcasting app or YouTube to listen to many more such heard and unheard stories about India. On The Habit Coach, Ashton is joined by Zoe Chance, a distinguished professor from Yale and an accomplished author. Zoe discusses the techniques for effective communication, touching upon the art of persuasive dialogue and also the difference between face-to-face interactions versus the virtual realm. On All Things Policy, Anupam Manur and Sri Krishna Upadhyay discuss India's failed trade policies, the import restrictions creating a competitive environment in the domestic manufacturing sector, and how the notification will lead to a rich tapestry of red tapeism. So folks, if you like our show, spread the word, tell your friends, and don't forget to rate and review them wherever you're listening to them. Follow us on social media. We are IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. You'll also find all our shows on youtube.com/IVM Podcasts. And finally, we would like to thank our sponsor this week, IDFC First Bank. Thank you for making this possible.
wow.
And we're back.
Sponsors walked out. This is not the first time, by the way. I've had producers walk out all the time.
Yeah,
This is a
yeah,
good
yeah.
thing. This is a good thing. A weekend? What is
Yeah.
your comment?
I'm still coughing.
Oh, okay. Okay. To save the show, apparently they've called us 3 idiots, by the way, because we're all minorities. Somebody said that. This is a very aggressive comment, but I'll let it go. Yeah.
The next topic.
Yeah.
Please.
So, the Indian judicial system.
Just one second. Kushi said, I hit like even before the episode starts. This is something we'd like a lot of people to do.
Yeah, please do.
Before the episode starts.
Please hit like
Yeah.
before
And
the.
in
Go
India,
on.
where you don't pay before the service is made.
But you hit
So,
like.
yeah.
And you don't want to
Hit
test
like-
the product. It's like made in China, but
yeah.
made in India. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Made in China, but the sticker says made in India.
Vaguely made in India via China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made in parts of China. that
Indo-China
used to be
technology.
India.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Made in Arunachal Pradesh.
Okay. There's no need.
So the Romeo-Juliet law might come into practice, Cyrus. Do you know what the Romeo-Juliet law is?
Because she was 13 and he was 14 or something.
Yeah, it's called the Romeo-Juliet law. But law is basically it's to protect the boy from arrest if the age difference between the boy and the girl who have engaged in consensual sex is not more than 4 years. The title of the law is derived from William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet.
One second. Let me call Kunal now because now he's 58. And when he goes to Thailand and the lady boys are okay. Carry on.
Is he going over there and being like, "Khane mein kya hai?"
Sweet dish.
So as the law stands right now, I think it's the age of consent is 18 for women and 20 or 22
That's
for
marriage, but consensual sex is
I think he brought it down, no?
marriage. Also.
18 is still
Yeah.
the
So 18 for boys, consensual sex,
And 16 for girls. Yeah, Noel is damn good at this.
No, I read the goddamn
maybe.
article.
No, Noel. Sorry.
Noel is
Good
damn
thing at
Sorry,
least
Noel.
someone else.
I'm a little embarrassed.
My
Honestly,
God.
he knows this by heart.
What implications?
Abbas, he stands out at Alexander's High School for girls. Bolo beta.
I am
Bola.
Alexander.
Okay, stop.
Baki bhi tu hi samjha Noel. So right now, how can a boy be arrested
Because
if he's caught if the girl
I'll
is
tell you what. If he's from one community, then they arrest him
Huh,
anyway.
that's
It
100%.
doesn't matter about the age.
100%.
if the girl is below 16, then the boy gets arrested regardless.
So what happens? A lot of this.
No,
stuff
that is
happened
because
was-
they're underage. You're talking about the age gap. They're two different things.
So what's the age? That's what it says. No, 4 year within 4 years.
4 year ka gap ke upar.
So right now they don't have the.
Is not more than 4 years, huh?
Like there's no provision that says that it is illegal
Okay.
to have sex. But then POXO Act is weaponized against boys
Hmm.
who, when the girl's parents do not approve of the relationship, so they wait for the
Correct.
boy to turn into an adult,
Yeah.
and then they say that this guy basically statutory rape wala
हाँ,
ये लगाते
हाँ.
accusation लगाते उसमें.
हाँ.
But the courts and all are saying ki we've seen this pattern, and most of the time 75% of the time 80% of the time acquittal.
But how do you know all this so well?
I downloaded
reads.
Beetroot app, which is Faye
Faye
D'Souza's app.
D'Souza's new
Yeah.
news.
I'm getting my
I'll give
news
him that
from a
one.
great-
I'll give him that. He escaped from this one. Yeah. He doesn't have to meet the jailer. Good stuff. Yeah. Blame Faye D'Souza for educating you. Good enough. Good enough for me, brother.
इतना सब डिटेल आता है क्या बीटरूट पे?
हाँ काफी कुछ आता है.
Oh, nice.
It's not just a
Messes
vegetable.
पर-
I know, but it's just
Messes-
when I downloaded the
हाँ.
beta version, it was just like a paragraph.
No, I
or
think
two.
it was a combination
Series
of
of-
Beetroot and
yeah.
even what she puts on her Instagram.
Okay.
And her Instagram is amazing. She's like, trigger warning, distressing pictures, trigger warning.
Are they really?
Yeah, well, they'll have something sometimes, at least, or like the news, whatever.
We should have it for our show because we're also ugly. Just thinking,
Yeah.
it's-
Trigger warning.
Nobody's dying, but yeah, it's pretty bad. By the way, Sparish has walked out and no one's saying it. I'm a little worried now.
He's half. Nahin, he'll come.
He's pretty angry.
Yeah, he's pretty angry.
Yeah, for a
Because
young boy.
And
I mean, not,
he's so angry, it almost feels like you and he are in a relationship.
he gave a rant about the rant
Yeah,
and then
and,
stopped.
and also he reminds me of my dad a little bit because he didn't complete the sentences. He was that angry. Now,
But that's what you do,
Almost-
na? He's used to you speaking so much. He's
Yeah.
almost like he's going to interrupt.
So reverse compensation is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah, he'll cut down so I can
Yeah,
carry
yeah.
on.
He was making room for like a stupid comment or an argument.
फिर break में भी लोचा हो गया.
Yeah.
So then he was like, "अरे fuck this."
But in all that, because of his long hair, it became like a Hindi film.
Has
He's
he
playing
quit?
with it.
Can we just check if he's quit or not? Has
No,
Sparsh
that's
quit?
Meghna. Everyone can leave one at a time, for God's sake. Guys, don't lock the door.
Dude, I think by
Exodus.
the end of this month or something, people will get so bugged that they just leave the office, and then Radical Measures podcast will just take this.
Look at him.
or
place to
or there'll be another fire. this time,
This time
few
with
of us
the
will be
person.
inside. Me and Abbas. His last line will be 1 + 1.
Were
No,
we
this is-
supposed to say Meghnad has quit? I don't know.
No, he's not quit. I don't know, but he's missing in action.
Yeah.
We don't know for sure.
I mean, not in like we know where
Now
he
he's
is.
sounding like we're working for the Nazis or something. Are we allowed
Dude,
to say?
either way.
No,
Either
I
way.
asked where's
Yeah,
Meghnad.
because it's his
People are
call.
asking where's Meghnad. This is the question.
Hamisha is saying, "Jaldi kar Big Boss topic lena hai
Just
Abbas." Big Boss topic.
Sitting in Bangalore, Hamisha bosses us so much.
Yeah, man.
It's almost annoying. Like, it's
But she doesn't lose her temper.
That's
she,
true.
She keeps it to her limit. This was, I thought, a little too much.
I see.
Hamisha, just tell me what the Big Boss topic is because I have not been given any.
No,
they
that's
won't
a-
ask questions
that's
on
an-
Big
that's
Boss
an-
because we
that's
did
an-
not
Oh,
talk
okay,
about
okay.
it.
So
that's an
so we'll have to let
let's
them
do
ask
one
the
one
question.
more
What is-
topic and then we'll take last word on the Romeo-Juliet Law.
I'm not for it because I've always dated elder women.
Oh,
Yeah, like right now I'm dating a
you're a
71-year-old.
MILF man.
Yeah, that's me. They're no longer MILF, bro.
He's
You
a
know,
Jilf
as we
man
go,
now.
the MILF is it goes beyond that, brother. I don't know what's after
double
that.
G ilf now.
Guys, never make age jokes because that's all that happens to all of us.
Right,
You
that's
can't
true.
escape age jokes. It's terrible. I feel so bad.
Okay.
Huh.
Next.
But one last thing,
Yeah.
Kunal Romeo only dates young girls. Okay,
Really?
I mean, but they're mostly really like don't know what's
Why did
happening.
he say no to
Medically
Kajol?
compromised, all that.
Why did he ghost Kajol?
What?
Kajol and him didn't work out. I tried to put them together,
Right.
but I don't know why. Because
Oh, Noel doesn't know anything
No,
about
what
this.
is this?
It's okay. We'll fill you
she
in.
liked him, and she
After
was
the-
all keen on meeting him and all that. And this guy,
Oh,
all
Srinivas.
hesitant.
Left her on red.
but he was hesitant. Yeah, no, even on the show when we called him, he was hesitant. So I mean, at least he could have said, like, "Let's go on a date" or whatever. Acting like he's freaking Marlon Brando.
I mean, Kajol का 5 मिनट का material नहीं बना उसको जैसे I guess. Yeah, just
1+1.
yeah.
Stop it.
Okay, I'll move on to the next thing.
Please do.
So,
As Sparsh.
There's so much regret in your voice.
Rishi, I think Sparsh is quit.
I think-
You're now the producer.
no, I had a follow-up
think-
comment which I think I shouldn't make. So,
Go on.
Sudha Murthy, Shankar Mahadevan are in the new
yeah.
Some
NCRT.
Tambram list of heroes. Or what's going on?
Yeah, it's Tambram Avengers.
Yeah, I suddenly decided I'll convert.
making the world veg again.
Yeah.
Making
One
the veg
plate at a time. Yeah.
And Sanjeev Sanyal. These three people will be part of the committee which will be finalizing the curriculum for textbooks from classes 3 to 12.
Really?
So a lot of people have raised eyebrows about why Sudha Murthy and Shankar Mahadevan when you actually have academics.
But Shankar is an engineer.
But then,
So he's not like a complete.
yeah.
I'm not saying he's
but
academic.
even I am an engineer.
if
That
you
don't
read
mean-
the-
So at least it's something, no? Because sometimes you just pull somebody out of the hat and say, Joshi, tu kar. And the guy has no idea. Yeah.
and they are not dictating the
No, I think there's
lessons.
one from the art stream,
Exactly.
one from the so-called education
Yeah,
stream,
yeah,
where
yeah.
you pull like Infosys
Yeah,
into an edu sort of thing. And who's the third guy?
Sanjeev Sanyal.
Noel, after he passes away, will tell us more about it.
Yeah, I want to haunt Parliament
Yeah.
after this.
Which one? The new one or the old one?
But who decides this?
Of course.
Who's decided who's the body that's in charge
I
of
should
this?
have read the NCRT.
This is why we need
The
education. in
19-member
country.
National Syllabus and Teaching Learning Material Committee (NSTC) will be headed by National Institute of Chancellor MC Pant, not Saurabh Pant, not to be confused with Saurabh Pant.
Oh,
But
the
he's been
rapper.
an-
There's a rapper in this MC Pant.
And no. So, Saurabh has been an MC
Hey,
in
you
many
gotta
shows
keep
and
up with the
programs. Yeah,
times,
guys,
man.
come on. Yeah.
Huh.
So then,
So nothing. They are 3 of the 19 people.
I
panel.
still think it's not
But
the
my
worst.
thing is
It's not
like
the worst. Out of the 19. So
out of
then we
the
know the
19.
other 6, there'll be.
yeah,
proper-
the proper academics in that
These
also.
are improper academics. So we care about that, yeah.
I was saying that see Shankar Mahadevan.
How will they agree? 19-member committees are a lot of people. I mean, we three can't agree on anything. 19.
That's what I'm saying. Sudha Murthy, Shankar Mahadevan, I don't think they're there to like.
I mean, she fought
oppose.
with Kunal.
They are.
Huh?
They
She
are-
didn't fight with
No,
Kunal.
She screamed at him.
She said, "What did she
You're
say?"
fat.
Really?
Yeah.
Who?
Kunal.
Acha. No.
Sudha
who
Murthy
said
called him
was-
names.
Technically right.
I mean,
She would
there's
meet
so-
me. She would
She
always.
just
What's
said
his
she
name?
just said
Kunal-
she likes separate bowls and she doesn't want to.
Ah.
Which,
No, but Socha, how did she meet Kunal? Because Kunal
Kunal
is
didn't
so
make-
non-vegetarian,
yeah.
she'll just run away, no?
But Kunal doesn't think it through. Na? Any big name, then he gets very excited.
Hmm.
He just wants big names on his show.
Oh, right, it was on his
Yeah,
show,
on
no?
his
Correct,
show.
correct.
Yeah. He had just bent down to tie his shoelace when she made this comment. He was not even involved. Poor guy.
So what bowls was she talking about?
The veg. The whole veg thing, yeah. Where they like their bowls to be separate.
No, I know what
Ah.
it was about.
Yeah.
It's just one more
but
reason that she became more annoying to me.
Infosys shares went up. Like, wow.
The
Yeah,
Murthis are
the
known
Murthy is
to
very annoying.
1 second. Do you want your visa to go to England or not?
No,
Be
no,
nice.
I'm not interested in going.
I do.
बाबा अपने को जाना पड़ेगा
हम लोग
देख-
जबरदस्ती
हाँ,
जाना
वो भी
पड़ेगा
है।
वो अलग बात है
वो भी है,
We are
वो
shouting the British wait
The thing
Abbas,
is, the-
our communities are shouting wait for us
the thing
as they
is,
pull out of the
the
harbor.
thing is, I think I don't have any relatives in UK. I have in Canada, US, and
Oh,
Australia.
that
So
way.
I have
So it's
three
going to
other
Canada.
places.
Yeah,
What
I
a
know,
show.
right?
How come none in Syria and all that? Give us a-
Because I'm Roman Catholic, no, not Syrian Catholic.
Oh, lovely. Well done. Well played. That's 4 runs on the onside. Stop running, boys.
I'm just saying you're giving one post to Shankar, give one to Ehsan and Loy also. Let them also write a bit
Yeah,
of
yeah.
history. Yeah.
The Amar
You had
Akbar
a good joke.
Anthony.
Now, why you had to go there? Yeah, really.
No, but I think it's more a star power thing. They just want to make
No,
NCRT.
so these are
look
the famous names they mentioned.
Ah.
The 16 are not known,
Ah.
but they'll
Yeah,
probably be
yeah.
more
cool.
relevant
Yeah.
True.
to
And I'm pretty
education.
sure they'll be the ones doing the work also.
Exactly.
These are like the three people who like will
Like
just
sign karne ke liye
Ah.
sirf
So Sudhamurthy
Yeah,
will come and demand separate bowls.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
from there, the whole thing will
She'll be
spiral.
like a veg and
Yeah.
non-veg version of biology
Ah.
textbook.
Shankar will want to do fusion.
Ah.
It's not everybody's
Yeah,
cup
he'll
of tea.
mix.
Exactly.
But,
Wapas lao.
Will he breathe while taking the
one-
lessons?
Oh,
one-
breathless.
Yes.
One,
Okay. I like your thinking.
one comment I saw somewhere on Instagram and whatever, people are just like people are saying, why is Shankar Mahadevan and whatever, and somebody was like, by the way, do you know music is also part of syllabus of NCRT? I'm like, yeah, but it's not like education. Like, no, if
Nobody
anything,
fails
no one,
in music,
Huh.
yeah.
That's not fair.
It's
Zubin
very-
Mehta performed yesterday, 87 years old. He can still use his baton.
Acha.
Oh, did you see that controversy?
What?
The Times of India took
Karan
off.
Thapar?
No. The Times of India took an interview where he said that I hope my Muslim friends are able to live happily
Yeah, he
and
said that. And they took it
safely.
off.
And the TOI took that line off.
They took the line off.
Then that became a whole thing. Then TOI was like, that was just a
Because
regular
his best friend
editorial
is Dr.
call.
Yusuf Hamid, who's a Sipla
Yeah,
head.
yeah,
I mean, what can he do? He grew up at a time when they didn't have these issues.
yeah.
Just people didn't care.
Then they put
Yeah.
that line back in
Yeah.
TOI after
Yeah.
after pressure.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But he took his name out. No, some Zubin driver. ne bola.
Like, what is that? What do you say? The apology that TOI puts. Sorry, we.
Corrigum them.
Correct.
Corrigum
Correction,
in Latin.
something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. When you see that, it's like a bakra. Some other word. Yeah. It means your mother is fat. God knows what that is in Latin. Yeah.
Zubin Mehta is 87.
87, bro.
Man.
And to do a whole like
Exactly,
2 hour, have a
yeah.
concert standing
Yeah.
conductor,
Yeah.
and using your
Hands.
baton.
But
Not just it's what's in the hand, brother. Yeah.
it's how you move it.
Now how you make music
How
with
you
your baton. People.
Cool. Let's go to the AMS. Right now we just have 4 questions. Please send in more questions.
And by the way,
if you
just
can.
for the uneducated,
If I may
Yeah,
have
yeah.
like 3 minutes of your
Please.
time,
Sure.
I got recognized at one of my bars and I got a discount because I'm on Cyrus's.
One of your bars?
Yeah, matlab, bars
Was
that
I the
frequent.
How much
No,
discount?
I got
one
like
1 plus 1, nah.
Yeah,
50% off.
15% discount. I got
15,
it. Like
not
so.
bad.
So if anyone is in the Mulund area, please go to Nisarga. It's this is my first
Oh.
product placement.
Nisarg, not the kind of place we would think Cyrus
Why
is.
not?
but
If they
great,
respect us, we respect them, bro. What are you saying?
Great seafood, great
Okay.
Shetty cuisine. So please go.
I'm
and
a big
watch.
fan of. I'm a
There's a
big fan of
Nisarg in Pune also.
You know, there's a thing, Noel.
Ah,
There's a thing that we Mumbaikars have. It's called the Shetty North Indian food. You know what?
Shetty North
Yeah,
Indian.
Yes, that's the tandoori food made by them.
Okay,
Okay, so we grew up with a lot of that. In my area, it's there. It's all
Yeah,
over Bombay.
yeah.
yaar.
it's got coconut oil.
It's a bastardized version of whatever, but you're so used to it that you want that after some time because you're weaned on that. It's like that. I love it. You know, the butter chicken made in
Exactly,
the
yeah.
Grand Center, and
Yeah.
it's a little different from, let's say,
Okay.
you go to Gaylord's.
That's our Bombay butter chicken also.
Paneer
no? It's
tikka,
like it's
like if you-
different.
Bombay butter chicken, this is Shetty butter chicken.
Yeah,
It's their
yeah.
community.
Oh,
they've,
acha,
they've pioneered it.
Like when you order paneer tikka at Shivsagar.
No, that's a different group altogether. Yeah, I don't. Paneer tikka and Shivsagar, I'm not quite sure.
Shivsagar.
No, it is also run with a bunch.
Shivsagar, my experience Shivsagar is like everything is average there except the
By choice.
Acha.
That you it's just good enough for you to say, okay, it's not shit.
Yeah, and they don't.
no,
they,
yeah.
And they don't want you to come back because
No,
so
they
much
want you to
customers.
come back
Yeah,
because
yeah.
when you don't have any other option, like, chal chhodna hai,
Yeah, it's like Instagram that way. It's just-
Also, all these guys got away in the 80s and 90s with
Ah.
the fact that there was no competition.
True.
I mean, there was much less competition.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
there's so much choice for the next
So-
generation. They won't even know what Shivsagar is.
Yeah.
My time, you had to stand outside.
Yeah.
Shivsagar was like God. No chance getting in. It's amazing.
It has Shiv, the name.
Yeah,
in
yes,
its,
and Sagar.
And Sagar also.
Which is a darya in Persian.
Thanks,
Okay, let's
sir.
go.
So you, Catholic buggers, what do you know about India, man?
Hey, wait, please.
Bugger, put to it again.
We named half this city.
What do you
okay?
name, man?
Which half? Now they're
The one that's
renaming
not
it.
Hey, bottom up, man. Only bottom up don't count, man.
Okay, the first question comes from Karan Sethi. Karan Sethi asks if the emergency for which he left BB, he being you, would have been definitively resolved, would Cyrus have gone back if invited?
No, God, no. I had enough for BB. I couldn't. The food was just too much for me. I couldn't. There's nothing to eat. It was really painful. I mean, like I said, the people were good. I was happy with the people. I got nothing bad to say about the people. I try my
Right.
best, but what the hell?
Mm.
Because when you're trying to act like a villain, you're
Hmm.
never going to be a villain. You know, it's just like
Yeah,
you're not really
See,
mean.
at the end of
Yeah.
the day, Big Boss is just roommate problems
True.
on this. No?
It is. You get into
Ah.
each
On
other's face.
steroids.
You saw how Spurs got angry for no reason right now. You know, you spend too much time together. You
Yeah,
get
yeah,
irritated.
yeah.
My
Correct,
wife's
correct.
always angry,
Hmm.
for example. But that was also before.
And
marriage.
that's family. That's the fourth pillar of Hum Saath Saath Hai family.
That's true.
Just anger that you repress.
First, no, I think the first is Hindutva.
Huh.
Then there's Abbas will tell us.
I'm tuned out already. Okay, next question comes from Rohit Atre. Cyrus, what was your reaction when Aisha told Salman about the throwing out of?
Okay, let me explain that story. Now, they called the family at 2:30 in the afternoon via
Yeah.
brochures.
Yeah.
So I was already there from 9. 2:30 they come into the trailer, the two kids and my daughter.
Hmm.
And from 2:30 they're waiting.
Hmm.
But this is normal Bollywood. You've done your first
Yeah,
film. You know
yeah,
what it's like.
Hmm.
We went on the set at about 10. By which time
In
she
the
had,
night.
yeah, she had lost it. They wanted to leave and threw tantrums and screaming.
Hmm.
I kept telling them, I'm not that important. You know, they're like 15 people
Yeah,
here. There's Salman Khan. You know, they don't care.
Yeah.
Beyond a point.
Hmm.
Which was on a bad.
This is why you need Instagram followers, Cyrus, so
yeah.
that your family gets treated well.
Yeah.
I mean, unless that's the plan, you don't want them to be treated well.
No, we're trying to do whatever we can, but you know, there's government considerations and all that we have to look at. However, we came onto the set, and I couldn't believe it when she because she was trying to, I suppose, be funny in a way.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy gets angry. I'm just about to start the thing, and you know, Salman is anything. Salman is like a bomb that can go off, right?
Yeah.
You're always worried about that.
Hmm.
So she said, "Do you remember? You threw me off the set." I looked at him. He looked at me, but he looked at me with a man look of I know what you're going through as a man. And he had empathy and sensitivity in his eyes. There was love. He immediately liked me more because this guy is suffering. Yeah? And my poor son is trying to stop her. You know, he's also trying to stop her. So there's all male bonding going on here. And this one's going on ranting. And he immediately, he handled it with panache.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
if,
true.
rude, he was-
if anything, Aisha should have known that holding Salman accountable is not something you
True,
do.
true.
Like, it's
But
fine.
you know, he's very personable. If you get to meet him, actually,
Wasn't me about personable?
he's charming. He's a
Acha.
charming guy.
To say that, no? What is personable?
Bloody, what happened to you, brother? You were giving us word after word about 20 minutes back.
This
It's
is
not
one
really-
gap in my knowledge and it
Oh.
makes me insecure. That's
No,
all.
not only that, he's also very funny. He was very good. I can't see anything bad about him in
Yeah.
the interactions.
I mean, the people who are saying bad have been...
yeah, that's okay.
Anyway.
Everything can all happen. But I enjoyed his company for the little time that we spent together.
Right.
He's fun.
Mm.
And he's quite like a lad's lad. You know, at the end of the day, wink, wink and all that. He's good for a joke.
Hmm.
It's all good. Except he's really rich.
Did you ask
Too
him
much
to be
money.
on the show?
I told him.
Hmm.
He said he couldn't hear.
The problem
But then
is,
he was fine.
see, that will fuck with your schedule because you'll say 9 o'clock come over here, he'll come 9 at the night.
They kept going after, nobody kept going after me about this podcast only. He kept saying, "Aapke podcast pe itne sare opinions are
He
failed."
mentioned, yeah, a couple of times.
5
the
times
podcast.
he said
Yeah,
it. Almost every Saturday.
No, that
But-
was Salman running out of material also.
No. Also, there's only one line about me, something about podcast.
That's
no
India's-
great.
India's longest running comedy
exactly. There's
podcast.
nothing in the background.
the
to talk about.
teleprompter didn't
Yeah,
say
yeah.
anything else.
No teleprompter. They have it in a year. But the
Oh,
the best moment is Kunal's entry. You know, on that whole tantrum weekend cover. Because when he came on, I was firstly unhappy to see him because he was smiling. So obviously they had a plan to patao me and calm me down. I could figure that out. And then he spoke in Hindi. As a Victorian from Shivaji Park. Cyrus, आपको ऐसा क्यों हुआ है? आप खुश क्यों नहीं है? आप में क्या कमजोरी हो गया है?
It's kind of like
And
Kunal was having his moment in the light.
I was like in the middle of all this pain. I have to hear him.
because I think why he was doing that is
Oh.
because he was like, Katrina Kaif got an opportunity
True.
despite not speaking Hindi.
True.
This is my moment.
And it's 19-20 का फर्क in looks.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dark lighting, whatever.
I
it's
was,
good.
I was
Yeah.
actually thinking about this, like if you go to heaven,
Hmm.
you die and go to heaven. Do you,
What do you mean if?
Like, I mean,
Hey,
if,
hey,
the
when?
kind of person I am, I don't know.
Let me check.
Like,
My Sanskrit isn't very good. Let me check. I'll tell you where we go.
will my body get transformed into abs?
Hmm.
Like, I mean, I should.
That's
It's
like
a
that-
fair question.
That should be a thing, no?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like, then what's the point of heaven
Yeah,
otherwise?
yeah.
And I remember priest would say, no, in heaven we are all just souls. So that's as good as saying that in heaven we all just
That's
turn
terrible,
into
no?
Katrina
It's like a
Kaif.
machine then.
Huh,
yeah,
like,
yeah. He's
The
right.
equivalent is we just turn into Katrina Kaif.
No, you're
Did
right.
you actually
All-
ask the priest this
Yeah,
question?
yeah.
No, but,
actually
because
asked.
you want to stand
I
out.
actually
no?
asked what happens to us. We are all just.
There is communism, bro. Communism is right because we're all the same. Imagine, oh, I'm sab ek hai. That's a bit too much.
Can I bond a little bit between Islam and Christianity
Yeah,
right
Okay.
now? So I have read that on the
You
day
want to
of,
do this in Sweden?
on the day of on the day of judgment, when everybody will be resurrected, they will be resurrected in their youth. Like everybody will come back as
you
young.
can choose the best year.
Yeah,
Like 18, 20, whatever
yes,
it was.
yes.
Yeah.
Whatever your physical peak was. So then they'll point out, like when you look like this, you scroll
Speaking
down.
of physical peak, so
it will
when
be
Kunal,
very weird when people start hitting on Mother Teresa. Like it will be.
but if you don't
Moving on, next
no, if
question.
you don't know, you're innocent. If you don't know who she is,
Yeah.
because you're saying everyone's the same.
No,
You
but
don't know
then
who she is.
See, Mother Teresa will come up and she'll
your
just be
peak-
like,
physical peak doesn't mean
No,
you're wearing
you-
that outfit and all.
huh,
na.
but you'll know, na, because she'll get up and she'll just be like, where are my lepers at?
But they can't be there because we're all the same now, bro.
Yeah.
You misunderstand
Yeah.
the point, bro. But she can say that, but
Yeah,
she's
she's-
confused. I get
yeah.
what you're saying.
Okay, two
Last
more.
Kunal, quick.
Because she's
So when
Catholic.
Kunal came on, someone just told me, ki let jao. Okay, relax. He was doing this whole, he was trying to do this bonding thing. He was being quite friendly
Yeah,
and sweet.
yeah,
And all. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Kunal or Salman?
Salman. So we both
huh.
laid, we were lying on the side like this, spooning positions.
Hmm.
And then Kunal walks into the frame, and the first thing, hey Kunal, your friend is here. Kunal, aaja, baith jao, let jao idhar.
Hmm.
He just said that very offhandedly, Salman said. And Kunal's face on the clothes. Because the one thing he didn't want to do was get onto the
Lie down
floor
on live
without a
television.
crane. Because how's he going to get up? And he said, seen that? He said, huh? Oh, okay. Because he noticed Salman on his show with all these people watching. And then he lowered himself. No, it took 6 minutes. And in the middle of my rants and all that, both me and Salman stopped because this bloody behemoth is slowly one hand. Then he couldn't put his leg. Then because he could go on his bum, man. It wasn't easy. There was no one there to help him. He was alone in the frame now on stage.
Yeah.
Oh, it was hilarious. So half my mind is laughing through all that. And then, of course, the Shivaji Park started. The accented Hindi. And it's like he's talking to the audience at the back.
Yeah.
Always
Yeah.
it's like that. He never talks normally. So it's like, Cyrus!
Projecting his voice.
Projecting 1 million people. Okay, sorry.
We should plug
You're
Kunal's
me.
show. Please listen to A Century of Stories and watch it on YouTube.
No, but
Two episodes are out.
his producers got very upset
Yeah,
and
he's
walked
just,
out. So I don't think I'm going to do it anymore. This
The
guy-
the last story is this.
yeah, clearly, yeah.
No,
What do we look like in heaven? That could be the last story. Yeah.
Aniket Paul says, in my Aadhaar, I'm 32 years old, but mentally I'm 60. And even my fitness app says my body is that of a 63
Hey,
year old.
listen.
People expect me to work daily and my requests for
Annuation.
superannuation have been rejected. What should I do?
Hey,
What
one
the hell
second.
is superannuation?
It's about age, but just 1 second. The main problem issue here is that on your WhatsApp, everybody, I don't want to be sexist, but most of the women at least, they all show earlier pictures. I mean, I know ladies who are now in their 60s and on their WhatsApp, the pictures from 1959 or something, So, I mean, so it's the same thing.
No, that happens on
Because you
Hinge
have your-
also.
yeah.
Both men and women, they'll put like photos which are older.
Nobody
I mean,
really-
like older
Tell me
photos.
of your elder relatives, how many have their 71-year-old photo on when they're 71? They just don't.
Because again,
go check.
you perceive yourself better when you were young, right?
No, we were blinded by youth, man. Only you and me,
Exactly.
Abbas, because we grew up so fast. I mean, you were
But-
bald at 7.
But it's not just that. Like they'll always put a photo where they are well done up.
Well
also.
done, well lit.
Yeah.
Like it's on the.
And then when you meet the real
always
person, it's
there.
worse than Tinder.
In fact, I saw this one missing poster on Bhandup station.
Man,
of this-
you're scary. Versus young girls, no missing persons. This guy's a predator, bro.
No, but he's
What?
correct.
I was taking a ticket. That's all I saw, and the photo is that of like some Diwali, New Year, something. I mean, if she's missing,
Yeah.
she's not going to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
anything
that's
like
true.
that.
Yeah. But the designer got only this gig. I gotta understand your creative
Like,
juices are still there.
When the cops like एक photo देना लगाने के लिए, they also must have thought, let's give the best one.
background भी एक चीज है. बैठ जाओ.
Because when she's found, she should not be like, "ये photo." Like, what the fuck?
Creative license.
Okay, last questions by Devi C. What was your favorite Big Boss contestant? This one is innocent enough. Don't worry about the other 12. Who
Favorite?
was your favorite?
See,
Big
Babika was the nicest to me. Pooja was the one I needed to talk to, so I have some sanity because I could relate with her.
Boss? Yeah.
It's a tough one, but I think Puneet Superstar was the nicest. I really enjoyed him until he went berserk. It was because he was just going on talking to cameras and it was really entertaining me. He wouldn't stop. He just went on. He just kept Dosto, Bhaiyo, this, that. He would just talk about his Instagram.
What does he call his fans?
I don't know.
Superstar log.
Huh?
Huh?
And Nalle. बेरोजगार नल्ले,
Yeah.
कोठी बंगले वाले.
Oh my God.
You've never seen Puneet Superstar?
So I've heard of him, but
Actually, we
like-
got along really well till the whole toilet incident. I was one of the few people who enjoyed his madness. Most of the people were like, let's
So
stay
he-
away from him.
So whatever is his art,
Yeah.
he imitated that in life.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
No,
what-
So that
was-
is him.
that was
I don't
something
think he
else.
imitates anything. Yeah.
I'm just saying he shared.
You've seen the videos, right? Where he goes
Yeah.
into gutter.
Those were the only 2 episodes I've seen.
No, but you've seen his videos
Yeah.
as Puneet Superstar.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure it's not quite like Humor in terms of production quality, but yeah, okay. He also
yeah.
gives you 1 + 1 free. It's all good.
Oh, really? Yeah, those were all the questions we have.
So no, I'll go with I think Babika. Babika was the
Okay.
nicest. She was just always looking after me. I get women spoil you, bro. It's a
I have
wonderful
to
thing. Yeah, really.
Google this Babika person.
What?
I don't know any of these people.
Don't have to stalk her now. You've got the under 16 girls. You've got Mother Teresa's people. And now you've got the most wanted pictures. I mean, I'm scared. No, I don't want anything to do with her. I'll stay with my bartender friend.
Yeah, go watch Ghumar, watch Century of Stories. And,
Minute 16 to 19.
yeah, minute 16 to 19.
And Sparsh, come back.
People at
Stop,
Inox
stop
just going, "Arey, scroll
misbehaving.
karna
Come back."
thoda." Like
Please,
Abbas ko dekhne.
please send messages to Spursh on Discord to come back. He's
Yeah.
just
He's
left.
very upset.
Spurge come back, Simon go back.
Hashtag Spursh come back. Yes, that's the episode.
That's
Will
it.
the episode end now because you've already ended it once in the break?
You've ended it 3 times. But yeah, exactly. But it's
अरे
very...
हम मेरा show
Oh, हाँ.
Radical Measures podcast, please go. We've started putting out episodes. We've got 1 episode with comedian Mohammed Hussain out, and it's good. It's very funny. We talk about losing legs. That's all. Like, and-
Ghumar related.
and
Do you think
please,
on your visiting card also you should have like comedian Mohammed Hussain? I mean, like how doctors have it. I'm wondering sometimes.
No,
because a lot of people-
he. So Mohammed Hussain, I've known him for a while.
Huh.
He has a jersey that does not have his real name. Like it's not got a Muslim name on it.
Okay.
Because he's
So
like
that's just a precautionary.
That's
measure.
just for travel, yaar.
This makes it easier.
Ouch.
Also, if you're in Thane, Backspace Studios, I'm always doing spots over there every week. I've started working in production now,
Means
comedy show production.
you're producing your own show.
No, like there's a
Curating
venue,
shows.
and I go and I produce.
How do you make money?
those shows. They pay me. That's
So
all.
to produce also you make money.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you take money from the lineup.
No,
not
from the
lineup.
organizer.
Organizer.
Oh.
So Backspace is
Wakar.
owned by someone. Wakar
Are,
Limited.
are these young girls?
No,
No.
not at all.
Okay. So not his market really.
I don't know what that means. But bye bye.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining
Chalo.
us.
Okay, thank you so much for watching the show. First, let me verify if anyone's left. Okay, not sure. Can't tell. Lighting is not good. But you know the drill. It's very simple. Like and subscribe. We need that, guys. I'm desperate for it. I've just been told we don't get like and subscribe by November 31st, which doesn't exist because it's not there in the month. There'll be trouble. So please like and subscribe as quickly as possible. And that's all we have time for. And leave your comments. Your likable, lovable, laughable comments. Anything you want to say. Criticize us. Say anything you want. We don't care because we don't really read them. But please, no, I'm kidding. We do.